watching Mental Health with Marcie, and I'm Marcie. In today's video, we're going to talk about my dog, Rayleigh. And if you can look at the title of this video, it's going to be a hard one. I have not talked about this publicly. Just the last 4 months have been awful, and I still don't know if I'm gonna make it through this video, so stick around and see if I do, I guess. Um, but yeah, in December of last year, I found a lump on my dog's side, and I went to get it tested, and they found it abnormal, and it just had to go to another vet, specialty services, and um, basically, like, after that appointment, they're saying, oh, we might have to amputate your dog's leg. And that was horrifying because my dog loves to hike and jump on my bed and everything, and I'm like, how is she gonna live without a leg? And so already you can see my stress level going up and up and up and up and up. It's honestly just making me stressed just thinking about that, and that was months ago. And then after that, after I got a surgery consultation, they basically said, let's try to excise the tumors without amputating her leg, and then kind of see from there if that would, control the tumors, because not only does she have a tumor on her side, she also has I'm sorry, yeah, that tumor, she has a tumor on her leg that I didn't even notice. So then it's like I feel like a horrible dog mom because I didn't even notice she had this huge tumor on her leg. But it's like you don't really touch your dog's legs, and it like had all hair all grown over it. Just looked like her leg, that her leg was fat, I guess. And I just thought that was her leg, clearly. So who knows how long that one had been growing for. But yeah, in this past February, they took out the tumors, and so that, just imagine that day was horrible. Just thinking, I mean, there was, very low chance of, like, things going wrong or her dying or things, but it just, the anxiety and the stress, again, I don't know, like, wherever the top is, just like 1,000 times higher than that. That's like been my stress level for 4 months. And then after that, she's had a cone on, whatever, an e-collar, so she doesn't lick her leg, and she took her bandage off, I don't know, like 3 times or more, with and without the cone on. So I was going almost every other day back to the vet for them to put the bandage back on. And then it was a disaster. And then now, and she still has the cone on. She's had the cone on for 2 months because her leg is not healing well. And so that's fun. And then the latest development is now she's going to undergo radiation therapy, and that will target any remaining tumor cells, as they weren't able to get great margins just because, like, there's not any more skin on her leg to cut off. So they're going to do radiation therapy, and that's going to start tomorrow. And so I'm going to take her every day for a month to get that done. And so I guess for context of how devastating this is for me, my dog, Rayleigh, is my child. I've had her for 7 years, and she is just, it's just been me and her. Like, we're like two peas in a pod. We're really exactly the same, to be honest. We're both like lazy, lay around, and what I call, like, she's like independent woman, because she'll go and she'll do whatever she wants while I'm working, and she never listens to me. She just does what she wants. So like that makes two of us. And so we're just the closest I don't know, just she's family and she's my child, and just the thought even imagining life without her is just it's just unbearable. And she's 10 years old now, and it's just with all of, her cancer, I just, the stress has really just been killing me. That's the only way I can describe it. And then I'm like, I wonder why my psych meds aren't working. I guess it's like my whole dog going through all this. I mean, I don't really wonder. I kind of know, like, external factors, like meds are not like miracle pills. It's gonna take other things in your life getting situated as well. And so, like, I recognize that it's just frustrating when it's like you're trying to make progress on your mental health, but then there's so much else going on that it's just, to be honest, impossible. It's impossible. And so she is just the sweetest dog that you've ever met. Every single vet, anyone who's ever interacted with her, the first words out of their mouth, oh, she is so sweet. Because everything's curbside, so you just have to like send the dog in, and they call me and they're like, oh my God, she's the sweetest dog. And I was like, I know. At the dog park, everyone's like, oh my God, she's so sweet. She's so chill. And that's why it's like, I don't know, it just makes it even harder. Not that like any dog would deserve cancer, but it's like, definitely this dog does not deserve cancer. She is the sweetest girl ever existed. And she's hanging in there. Her cone, poor girl, she keeps running into everything. She flips her water bowl, gets water everywhere. She flips her food over because she likes to lay down when she eats, and it's hard to do with the cone, so she puts like the bowl in her cone somehow. And then when she gets up, then she flips the bowl, so there's food everywhere all the time. And so it's just like, just living with the cone is like its own stressor. She's running into me all the time and running into the walls. Poor girl. She's hanging in there the best she can. But now it's like even more stressful thinking about this radiation therapy the next month, because it's going to cut into like work time, having to like work later and figure out driving there and back every day. It's like a little over a 30-minute drive, and then waiting for her therapy to be done, and like, seeing if she's okay. And I have to fast her, take her food away, and they say dogs lose weight on it. So it's just, I need to breathe, clearly. But I don't know. That's why I'm trying to do, everything I can to obviously keep her with me, because it's just, I can't even fathom like a life without her. She's like my emotional support animal. Like she's everything to me. And so it's just, I guess, those thoughts, and then just having the stress of all of her medical stuff. And then of course, as you can imagine, this stuff is not cheap. Radiation therapy is very expensive. It's like $6,000. So it's just like another like financial stressor as well. And so just having gone through all of this the last 4 months, like on top of other things, has definitely taken a real toll on my mental health. And like, I'm trying to hang in there. It's just always seems like one other thing. And then with this radiation therapy too, in the last week, she's gonna have like basically like a sunburn on her incision sites. And so we're gonna have the cone again. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if she's ever gonna get the damn cone off. And so it's just like another thing, like it's important to not have her lick that. And so it's just like another stressor. Because then she can like, I've had many times where I had to get a bigger size cone because she could still reach her leg, and she's taken off her cone multiple times. And it's like I understand, like, she doesn't want the damn cone on, like, fair. but it's just frustrating, and just like even like trying to take care of her through this treatment is really putting like such stress on me, and yeah, it's not going well. And so that's why I haven't talked about it. I haven't posted like pictures of her with her coat on, because I like don't want to get questions of like what's wrong with her. She does like sometimes like wander in to my video calls, and then she'll have her big cone on, and people be like, oh, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, she just had surgery. But yeah, she likes to do that. Try to you know, be it photobomb or whatever, video bomb my calls. But yeah, she's just, the most important person to me. And it's really hard to kind of imagine or kind of go through her not doing well. And then, I feel like partially like, oh, am I like a terrible dog mom for putting her through all this? And it's like for me to keep her around, and it's like I said, like I think unbearable is like the only word I can use to describe it. Like I said, like this, like stressful is not even like remotely accurate. It's like 1,000 times worse than just stressful. Like anxiety's at like 1,000,000, and so it's like, we work on every month my psych meds, and it's like, oh, still anxious, but also like my dog is like kind of dying, but like she's fine. Like she's not like dying this moment. Like she's acting her normal self. It's just, if these tumors grow back, or when they grow back, then they become problematic to her. And so that's why we're trying to get ahead of it with the radiation therapy. But it's like, she seems fine. So at least she's, like I said, hanging in there. And when I did take her to the radiation consultation, she was like so excited to go in there. Like she was just like ready to go. She's like, bye, mom. Like she didn't care at all that I didn't go with her. I don't know why she was so excited. I imagine though, after a few days of going every single day, she's not going to be so excited to go in. But I can update you all if you care. It's just, like I said, been insanely stressful. Yeah, and it's not going to get any easier, especially this next month with her radiation treatments, and then after that trying to get her leg to heal again, and her not lick it. It's just going to be a lot. And yeah, I'm just going to try to hang in there the best I can. But I guess the main thing for me is really just to remember that it's okay. Like that I'm not making that much progress. Like it doesn't feel like I'm making progress on my mental health. But then it's like, oh yeah, Marcie, like all of this stress, it's like everything all at once. Like I said, I literally was like having to drive not close, to get her bandage on and off. And it's just every time I would just like have like panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and it's not been well. I've not been well. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's been hard to talk about because it's like I said, just all of it's just been devastating and unbearable. And like I said, I can't imagine my life without her. So if you have a dog or have lost a dog, I just completely empathize with you, because dogs, they really are family, and all animals are. And so yeah, I hope if you're going through something similar or have that, just know that you're not alone. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and stay well, my friends.